Alright guys, I believe we are live.
Yep, we are live in all this traffic.
Yep, good old traffic, rush hour-ish. Getting into that time of the day, I guess. Oh, they upgraded that to a tornado watch.
Did they?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so
I'll have to look when we get stopped.
yeah, we're gonna stop up here and then we're gonna kind of go over today. We don't have our normal streaming equipment, just a heads up. So if we're a little more buffery than usual, that is why we are not in the truck. So, yeah, that's what's going on.
But yeah, we're in Maryland right now, just outside of Baltimore, watching some of these storms. There's a tornado warning off to our east. We wouldn't be able to get to that. It's about 45 minutes too far in front of us with traffic. Yeah, we do have a tornado watch out now. This tornado watch goes out until 10 p.m. This does include Philadelphia, Baltimore, Washington, D.C., all of Delaware, and portions of southern New Jersey as well. This is out until 10 p.m. This was just issued. We do have the threat for a few strong tornadoes today as well.
Soy, thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate that. So let's see what we have going on. We got some cells off to our west, about to enter into the tornado watch. We have this one tornado warning off to the east. It does have, I think it's radar indicated still.
Yeah, wall cloud report.
Yeah, I see that. That's probably going to do it, the way that looks by Chestertown.
But we already checked. There's no way we could get to it at all. It's like 2 hours away or something with traffic and the bridges and everything. So we are gonna turn our focus to these storms off to our west that are about to enter into the tornado watch, just like Bryce said. We are on the north side of Baltimore right now, so I don't know, I kind of like this one that's coming towards us, maybe if it can get itself together.
Yeah, I don't think we need to go any further west right now. Here, I'll show you what we have going on.
You want the iPad?
Yeah, if we have the iPad, that would be great. What is it charged? But yeah, folks, we are in the mid-Atlantic today. We are actually on our way to New York City. Figured we'd stop off and check on a few of these storms before we get to the city. No, it's not charged at 1%.
Oh, okay, sorry. Will, thank you so much for the super chat.
Hey, we appreciate that. Thank you all for watching. As you can see, we are not in the truck. We're back in the 4Runner today. The truck is having some preventive maintenance done on it while we are on the way to New York City. So we are in the 4Runner, taking it to the city. So the truck will be back up and running probably tomorrow, but we'll pick it up next week. But yeah, this is what we are looking at today. You can see we are just outside of Baltimore. And we do have that one tornado warned cell near Chestertown, Maryland, coming across the Delmarva. It's a pretty good look there. Definitely could put down a tornado. That probably looks pretty incredible out that way right now. It does have rotation on it. It's kind of range folded there over Chestertown, unfortunately. Let's see if we can switch radars. There we go. There's that couplet right there just south of Chesterton, Maryland, just north of Churchill. They're going to extend this tornado warning off to the east, I am sure, probably all the way to the Delaware state line there. So if you are in the path of this, Millington, go ahead and probably start taking precautions, watching this storm for sure. This is going to cross over Highway 301, probably in about 15 minutes or so. Crumpton, this is headed your way as well. But right now, it is just south of Chestertown, Maryland. And we are watching these storms back to the west towards Frederick, Maryland. You can see we have some severe storms back there. This does have a tornado possible tag on it. As it moves off to the east, this one down to the south as well. A little bit more veered winds back here. These winds have really veered around, even out in front of these storms. Your best backed winds are over on the Delmarva still. You can see we do have a severe storm up in southern Pennsylvania as well, north of Gettysburg. and then it extends all the way down to Frederick. But we do have a slight risk from the SPC, from the Storm Prediction Center. This goes all the way from Charlotte, North Carolina, through Raleigh, Virginia Beach, up through Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Delaware, all the way up to New York City. And we do have a 5% Sig 1 tornado risk today, meaning that there is a chance of a EF2 plus tornado anywhere from around the Baltimore, Washington metro, all the way through the Delmarva up towards Philadelphia. So we do have a heightened tornado risk. This is probably the highest tornado risk we've had in quite some time. And it is a 5% Sig 1. And we also have a 30% wind risk today. So initial supercells are probably going to congeal into a MCS, QLCS, a squall line of storms as they approach the Atlantic Ocean and produce damaging wind gusts. Philadelphia, Baltimore, the Delmarva, Atlantic City, all of those areas are included in that wind risk today, as well as the tornado risk. So yeah, we are focusing on these storms just off to our west. Going to let them come towards us. Traffic is already starting to pick up pretty good here. Got to stay out in front as much as we can. We do have this tornado watch that was just issued. I'll show you that. You can see that does include Philadelphia in that red box there. Atlantic City, the entire state of Delaware is included in this tornado watch, folks. It goes all the way back to Baltimore, Washington, D.C., and all the way down to Ocean City, Maryland. So yeah, pretty big tornado watch out until 10 p.m. This is a 40-20 watch, meaning there's a 40% chance of 2 or more tornadoes and a 20% chance of a strong EF2 plus tornado. And this tornado watch is surrounded by a much larger severe thunderstorm watch. This severe thunderstorm watch goes all the way from northeastern North Carolina all the way up to almost New York City. So it includes Richmond, Virginia Beach, let's see, portions of the Delmarva as well, the Virginia portion, and then again into southeastern Pennsylvania and northern and central New Jersey, all the way to Toms River. So almost up to New York City there with that severe thunderstorm watch that goes out until 10 p.m. as well. So let's take a look back at our storms. This storm coming through Frederick. Yeah, that's definitely looking windy. For sure, the one down by Leesburg as well, you can see that on velocity. Looks pretty windy, a little bit of rotation in that one down by Leesburg. That's passing pretty close to the radar site. And then we have this one up to the north in southern Pennsylvania. Yeah, that's pretty windy.
All bubbling here.
Yeah, all the way down.
I just saw some blips and I was wondering what, like by Waldorf.
Yeah. And this is our tornado warned storm just north of Churchill, Maryland. Probably going to see a extension of this tornado warning. This tornado warning does expire at 3:15, but we will probably see an extension off to the east, at least to the Delaware state line region. Pretty significant looking supercell over there on the Delmarva. Flip back on reflectivity where you can see it.
I can't tell if we are. Okay, there we go. Okay. We're spinning.
So yeah, pretty interesting supercell, especially for the mid-Atlantic. Take a look at satellite. Put our location back on. Yeah, you can see a lot of clearing out in front of this big mass of rain. It has just been raining all day in central Pennsylvania, northern Pennsylvania, into southern New York. Temperatures are still in the low to mid 60s back in Pennsylvania. Harrisburg almost up to 80 though, and the warm side of things. Baltimore, we're 88 over 75 here. And as you get onto the Delmarva, it is even further destabilized with a lot more clearing out that way as well. 90 over 73 in Delaware. But yeah, we are watching. This is our storms back here, Leesburg, this area up to Frederick, into southern Pennsylvania. But we're also watching this little area right here along the Chesapeake, all the way from just south of Washington, D.C., Virginia, and then up to Baltimore, and eventually into Delaware. and maybe even southern New Jersey if we can get some of these clouds to clear out of that region. Have to watch for a tornado threat over that way as well. But yeah, right now we do have a tornado warned supercell moving across the Delmarva. This is moving towards Millington, Crumpton in Maryland, eventually going to cross over into Delaware. Yeah, pretty substantial supercell there, just north of Churchill, Maryland. You can see out in front of that it is 79 over 77, 82 over 75.
They said it's not glitching on their end. It's just the YouTube studio doing that.
Oh, okay. But we are watching these storms back over by Frederick. Going to see if we can get some semi-discrete out of this, or will it just be one big line as it makes it over towards the metro region. Traffic is already starting to get pretty heavy. But we do have clearing here that you can see out in front of us. We're parked at the 7-Eleven here, just off of 695. We do have a little bit of clearing ongoing above our heads. But like I was saying, traffic is already starting to get pretty rough around the metro area, so we have to keep that in mind as well. If we wanted to get over to that supercell on the Delmarva, I'll show you how long that's going to take. Look at that. We're 2 hours away from it because of traffic. I mean, it's only 88 miles, but we're 2 hours away.
Love that.
So we just got to keep right here on this 695 loop, let these storms come a little bit closer to us. They're sitting right back here in Frederick. You can see the traffic is backed up in Frederick as well, off of 270 Interstate 70 there. So we just have to wait patiently here for those storms. Even up into PA, some traffic on the turnpike is starting to back up. We got some Roy Rogers earlier.
Oh boy.
Chat, let us know, have y'all ever had Roy Rogers?
Go Bolt said, I don't know how Bryce is forecasting without a flag.
You know, there is no flag. I just noticed that. We just got to use the trees, chat.
Got to go back to nature.
Yep, we just got to use the trees. Even the trees aren't really moving. Not right now anyway. But yeah, we do have a little bit of clearing ongoing. You can see these clouds moving above our heads. Quite a bit of wind shear in place, especially for August.
Yeah, somebody in chat was asking about shear. How much shear is there?
Yeah, we have quite a bit of wind shear in place. You can definitely see it. Look at these clouds moving above our head. Yeah, we have quite a bit of wind shear. A lot of turning with height. Let me pull up a photograph, show y'all what I mean by that. My apologies for no flag. Should have known better. Should have parked somewhere with a flag.
I don't know why this is becoming a blob.
Winds are veered over there.
Yeah.
There we go. We can see these trees moving a little bit. But here is a photograph, a sounding as well, from around the Baltimore area, the northern Chesapeake. You can see we have a lot of turning with height from the surface. Look at these wind barbs here. Surface winds are out of the southeast, and then you veer around from the south, eventually southwest, and then eventually off to the west-southwest as you get up higher into the atmosphere. A lot of unidirectional flow in the top layer of the atmosphere, so most of your shear is going to be at the lower and mid levels of the atmosphere today, as the photograph kind of shows that right there. That could definitely get it done. Thermodynamics look pretty good. Got a little bit of cape there. It's the mid-Atlantic. You're not going to have a ton of cape, probably about 3,500 at the most. Pretty saturated profile. But yeah, we just got to watch and see what these storms do. Off to our west, that Frederick storm is moving this way. The storm that is in Leesburg is going to be moving a little bit south of us here, in between Baltimore and Columbia-ish. So we will just have to wait and see which storm is going to be the storm to be on. Might not be any of them. But yeah, it is hot out there. It is 88 degrees over about know, probably 77. I really hate that the wind's veered around with this. Not good. It's not what you want to see. But it is still early and it's only 3:14. Trying to see what this is going to do. Maybe. I mean, that southern cell near Sterling is the most off by itself. Either that one or the one up in PA.
Yeah.
But the one up in PA
is about to run into a bunch of cloud cover.
Yep. So it's going to have to be these storms that are on the southern end of things here. It's going to have to be one of these.
They did drop the tornado warning.
Also, these storms back to the west, they dropped the severe for the Frederick storm.
See that?
So we're just going to have to be patient and wait, see what happens.
There's a blip going up by Waldorf.
You talking about over the bay?
Yeah, down south. It's about to go over the bay.
Well, if that's the case, then we're going to have to fight through traffic now if that's the storm we want to be on.
Well, I don't know if it's even...
Right, I don't know if it's going to develop into anything or not. I couldn't tell you. Kind of starting to get in the cloud shadow of those storms back off to the west.
You definitely can tell because there's a lot of rain out front.
Yeah, for sure. This ain't the Midwest, chat. We're in the land of the big cities. We are on the I-95 corridor in the Mid-Atlantic.
But we could not chase.
Yeah, we got to give it a shot. We're headed this way anyway. We got to go up to New York City. We were invited to the premiere of Never Stop Chasing there in New York City at Times Square. So we are headed up to that tomorrow.
Very excited about it.
Yeah, this is a very, very well thought out movie.
It is. We watched the premiere or the sneak preview last night. We were like, oh my gosh, this is going to be insane.
Yeah, it's going to be a great movie. It's coming to a lot of the AMC theaters, so chat, y'all have to check it out on the AMC theaters website. I'm not sure what their website is, probably amc.com or something, and see if there's a listing or a showing close to wherever you live. But it does, it premieres tomorrow. So yeah, this southern cell near Sterling, right north of the radar, is starting to look interesting again. This was a supercell as it crossed over the Blue Ridge Mountains. I'll play this back and show you what I mean. You can see these little weak returns right here in Northern Virginia into Maryland. That is actually the crest of the Blue Ridge right there. You can see those weak echo returns there, weak reflectivity returns. That is the crest of the Blue Ridge being picked up by the Sterling radar. And watch as this cell develops just to the west of the Blue Ridge there near Front Roll, and then it starts to interact with the Blue Ridge, and it looks like there for a second the Blue Ridge actually, instead of killing this storm, it helped it, and it kind of swung it around there, and it tried to start rotating. It had a tornado possible tag on it at this point over Paris, Virginia. This was probably back around 2:28 p.m. And as you can see, it come off of the Blue Ridge. It looked pretty good right there. It looked like a legit supercell was going to track all the way towards the metro area. But then you see that outflow gets thrown out in front of it. That is because the winds really veered around. I mean, maybe it'll try again. I don't know. But it looks nothing like it did earlier. I mean, it's tracking pretty quickly. The next scan's not as bad near Cascades, just north of Sterling. There is still a severe thunderstorm warning on that. They have dropped the one for Frederick. as it moves off to the east. It's going to start raining here pretty soon. Looks like a line of storms up in Pennsylvania headed towards York. Probably going to be gusty winds up there. It does look like they did drop that tornado warning over the Delmarva. It still looks like a supercell, but it has weakened a little bit. Maybe a little outflow there out in front of it. What do you think?
Yeah, I was thinking that too, honestly.
Let's play the loop back and look at that supercell.
Kind of cut it off.
Yeah, it definitely did. Kind of looks like it threw an outflow there. Kind of choked off that inflow region to that supercell over Crumpton. Could be a little bit of veering of the winds over that way as well. For sure. That's an interesting look.
What's really interesting to me is this storm off to our northwest, how it has that puff of rain out in front, but on the backside, it
by
looks
Woodsboro?
like a supercell.
Yeah, I see that by Woodsboro. Look at that. That just happened.
Yeah, in like the last 3 scans.
Yeah.
Isn't that strange?
Look at that, chat. Lewistown. I think that's Maryland, just north of Frederick. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, isn't that real interesting? Because the winds in Westminster are southerly, so...
That is pretty interesting how it started doing
see
that.
How it's... They're southerly there, they're not veered.
Yeah, I see that.
Let's see where... Because in Gaithersburg, they're veered.
Yep.
A little bit.
So that storm is going to track just to our north. Probably right where we just came from, near the Pennsylvania state line eventually.
Nancy Ham's house.
So we'll have to watch that. Let's see. Yeah, a little bit of rotation on that as well by Lewistown, Maryland, coming into Woodsboro. This is just happening on the backside of this rain. Weird. Take a look back at our severe storm Cascades. A little bit of rotation there. Probably some gusty winds moving over Cascades down that way, just north of Sterling, north of Chantilly. But yeah, this storm by Lewistown definitely has our interest. We'll watch it for a few more scans and see what happens. They're probably going to have to re-severe warn that at a minimum here.
Yeah, that's a really interesting look on it. Just got lightning again.
That's a strengthening storm, chat. Look at that velocity. That is a strengthening storm. Lewistown, Woodsboro, Maryland Highway 194 there. Some gusty winds at a minimum are moving over that region right now. And that is about to move into the tornado watch. You can see the tornado watch is in that red box. Right there is the edge of the tornado watch. And this storm is about to move into it east of Frederick.
Look at this one by Gettysburg, too. This little new thing.
Yeah, I see that. South of Gettysburg. Yeah.
Getting that little, like...
Yeah, a little bit of rotation in those for sure.
Semi-discreet kind of look.
Yeah, we'll just have to pay attention as these move a little bit closer. Might move back towards the 83 corridor because that traffic was really slow over that way.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And then that also would give us a way to go if we need to get to Delaware, I think.
Yeah. So yeah, it is still early. We are just getting started. Definitely got to pay attention to these storms moving our way. You can see these will likely go severe once again as they get closer to Baltimore. Yeah, so if you're in Baltimore, be paying attention to the weather forecast, the weather conditions over the next probably 1 to 2 hours. After that, it looks like the storms will pretty much roll through. It'll be a little bit of rain behind that in Baltimore. What do you think? We should probably head back towards the 83.
Yeah. I need to plug my phone in too.
Okay.
I'll just use this one.
Here, you can use this one.
Are you sure? You good? What's yours at?
70.
Okay. Mine's at 40, so.
All right, chat, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Ready to go brave the traffic? Okay, that's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to brave the traffic. Probably just gonna go to Interstate 83 and then stop somewhere pretty close once we get on 83, just so we can be around all of these. What do you say?
Yeah.
This one off to our west just got lightning again.
See that as they come into that tornado watch area.
Yep. This one not want to move yet.
I know.
Get a drink of water. Chat, it has been hot everywhere pretty much except for central Pennsylvania.
Yep.
I think the past few days at the house, the high temperature has been below 75.
Yep.
Let us know in the chat, has it been hot wherever you are at?
Yes. I already saw some comments about it, about how they need rain and all that, how it's been so hot across a lot of the U.S. Hello, Danny, Swamp Fox, Grifter. Good to see everyone. We are, like we said, not in our usual wagon. The wagon's in the hospital right now. Not for anything wrong.
Yes, some preventive maintenance. So we are back in the 4Runner. We chased it a little bit last year in the snow while we were actually looking for a new wagon. We're getting the transmission service, the transfer case service, the fuel filters, oil change. Gonna have to get tires on the wagon. So it is getting all of the stuff done to it.
Yep.
So we are in the 4Runner. And the wagon is definitely in the hospital for a checkup.
At the PCP's office, not the hospital.
Yeah. But we're gonna have to put tires on the wagon before we start chasing snow. Probably gonna do that in September, October, something like that.
We just don't want to get, if there is a hurricane tropical system, we don't want to risk getting like a nail in the tire or something on brand new tires, so we're gonna wait.
Yeah. Gonna have to save up the wagon tire fund till September, put them on there then. So yeah, preventive maintenance is essential to keep these vehicles running, especially doing the travel that we do.
Yeah, so a couple people asking in chat about whether their area may see tornadoes. This tornado watch does go out until 10 p.m. Eastern. It does include DC, Baltimore, the entire state of Delaware. So if you're in Delaware, you're in that tornado watch. Philly.
It also goes back down into portions of Northern Virginia as well.
Mm-hmm.
All the way to Fredericksburg, from Fredericksburg to Salisbury, all the way up to Atlantic City, and then back around to Philadelphia, Wilmington, down the I-95 corridor, Baltimore, down to DC is in that tornado watch. Yeah, that northern storm by the border.
Very interesting.
That might get a warning soon if that keeps going like it's doing. Lots of traffic around this area, chat. Let us know in the chat if you're from the metro area. Well, I guess the I-95 area is what they call it, the I-95 corridor. Looks like these trees have a little bit of heat stress.
Yeah, they do.
A little bit of premature leaf turning ongoing with some of these trees. It is almost time for fall foliage season. We are excited for that.
Oh, so excited.
We are excited for our wedding this October in Grand Teton. Peak fall foliage season out there, early October. Gonna get married with some beautiful aspen trees in the background, a couple meese in the background, a couple grizzly bears back there as well, hopefully holding a salmon out of its mouth. Make for an epic picture in Grand Teton. But yeah, folks, the seasons are starting to change. You can tell. It's getting dark a lot earlier too.
It really is. That's like I feel like it happened early this year. I mean, that's not possible, but maybe, I don't know. It's just in my brain. Yeah, like, okay, so I'm looking at these storms. Obviously that southern one is like kind of off by itself now. Like it broke free from the blob.
Yep.
But are they all gonna break free?
They should.
That's what it looks like to me. Like that they're all trying to break free.
Yeah, they should. Just got to figure out which one it's going to be.
I know.
That's the tough decision to make, especially here because traffic gets so bad and we're approaching rush hour. Traffic's only going to get worse. Thank y'all for 73.1K
wow,
subscribers.
Thank you guys.
We really appreciate that.
I can't spell subscribers.
I can't either.
Hey Donna, good to see you.
Chat, we are just trying to see what these storms are going to do before we move too far. Don't want to leave them out of reach. If we go too far north, the southern one's going to get away from us. If we go too far south, the northern one gets away from us.
I mean, we could go east.
Yeah.
We could go east on this road. And then we'd have...
Yep. But yeah, the tornado threat is definitely increasing with these storms as they become semi-discrete, heading towards Baltimore. Even into southern Pennsylvania as well.
Larry, thank you so much for the super chat. Larry said, hello Paige and Bryce, watching you from the Maryland State Fire Marshal office here in Bel Air. Glad to have you here.
Hey, we appreciate that. We are pretty close to Bel Air, I do think. I think Bel Air is just off to our northeast. We are trying to see where we're at. Pikesville. We're at the Pikesville exit off of 695. So yeah, you're just around the 695 and up 95, and there's Bel Air. Might have to go get some Maryland crabs while we're in the area.
Didn't even think of that.
It's pretty crazy how diverse of a state Maryland is. From Garrett County in the west with the ski resorts to Ocean City, big time beach destination on the coast there.
Yes. Spent a lot of time there growing up.
I covered a huge blizzard in Ocean City, Maryland back in, I think, 2022. January of 22, they had 3 feet of snow or something like that.
So wild.
And it got so cold after it, all the seagulls were getting frozen to the ocean.
That was so sad. Poor seagulls.
Yeah, it was crazy how cold it got the next day after the blizzard.
This is where my old college roommate's from.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Lexi. Meg said, I'd say come to Delaware, but then again, you'd have to go up to the bridge, and please don't go on the bridge right now. I don't know. Hopefully we won't have to do the bridge.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we're going to have to do the bridge today.
Makes me so sketched out.
It's a nice bridge.
Sketchy.
It's a slow bridge.
Yeah.
It's a very, very slow bridge.
This dang keyboard tries to keep connecting to the...
What keyboard? Oh, the one in the back?
The one in the back on the floor.
Do you prefer the bridge or the tunnel to go across the Chesapeake?
Definitely the tunnel.
The tunnel?
For sure.
I like the bridge.
Of course you do.
Chat, do y'all like the Chesapeake Tunnel or the Chesapeake Bridge to go across the bay? Let us know in the comments or in the chat.
Poppy said, we were just at Ocean City yesterday. It was so hot.
Yeah, is it still packed down there? Last minute summer vacations.
Yep. Yeah, Ocean City, that used to be like, that's like the place to go if you're from Central PA. It is the place. Hello, buddy. Welcome. David.
Yeah, they got a nice Howard Johnson down there in Ocean City.
Where's Myrtle Bill? He loves the Howard Johnson. Myrtle Bill's probably at work.
We'll have to tell him about the Howard Johnson in Ocean City.
Is that the one on the boardwalk with the rocking chairs?
Oh, I have no clue.
I'm almost certain. Oh, it's starting to rain.
Yep. Let's go back off to the east a little bit. So much traffic already.
Everyone likes the bridge.
The bridge.
Crazy people.
Yeah, I like the bridge too. I don't really like being 20 feet underwater.
Guys, Bryce is crazy though. He went skydiving before.
Oh yeah. Skydiving's fun.
Absolutely not.
I've done it a few times now.
Crazy nut.
Look at this hill. Whew. I might have to go down and turn around.
Okay. We spent some time with the dogs and now I have Nelly sprinkles all over me.
This is a short turn. We got her though.
We're not in the wagon, so
No.
we have a little bit better turning radius.
Oh, yeah, we're good. We're gonna go down here and flip it around at one of these intersections because traffic is.
Beth is going to be in Ocean City September 8th.
There you go.
I hope you have a good time.
We might just do this lap.
Get some, what is that called? Polish water ice? Is that what it's called?
Is that what it is? Get some boardwalk fries.
Oh yeah, with the vinegar.
Yeah.
That is so good.
Or get a Maryland special with the crab seasoning, Old Bay fries.
Yeah, yeah. Or the crab cake factory, I think it's called. They have all kinds of crazy stuff there.
Do they?
Yeah, like I don't drink, but like they have these Bloody Mary things with like piled on crab cakes and bacon and everything you could ever want in a meal on your drink.
That does not sound good.
Sticks and Stones, thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate that. Thank you.
Watching from Townsend, Delaware.
Look at there. We got some Delaware folks in the chat today. We love Delaware. Don't get to go to Delaware a lot. Maybe we'll get to cover a snowstorm out there this winter or something. One of those 2016 specials that just absolutely pummeled the Mid-Atlantic. What did they call that one? Jonas or something like that? I think that's what they.
I can't remember.
I think that's what they called that one. The one that dumped like 40 inches of snow just south of DC.
Chat's talking about Scrapple.
Oh, y'all like Scrapple? That's a PA special right there.
Oh my goodness.
Now Scrapple's pretty good.
No, it is not.
It's a nice block of everything.
Mystery Man's at Ocean City Local. What?
Wow.
Oh man.
You know, I would love to do another Ocean City blizzard like they had in 2022. That was crazy.
Or Superstorm Sandy. I was in college at the time during Superstorm Sandy in Pittsburgh, and we got tons of flooding. I have a picture of myself in my rain boots, my raincoat, going to class.
Yeah, Sandy was a very devastating storm for a lot of the Mid-Atlantic. It also brought 3 feet of snow to inland areas in West Virginia into southern Pennsylvania. Pretty crazy.
Oh my gosh, Scrapple. Meg said my mom used to say lips and buttholes.
Well, I mean, it's Scrapple.
That's funny. I my mom passed away, but she was my great grandma. She would never say that though. She was like a little old church lady. Everybody's loving the scrapple.
That's right, chat. Scrapple is good. Scrapple is about like crystals. It is really good, and you just eat it. You don't ask questions.
We had Roy Rogers for lunch.
Yeah.
What the heck is up with that? Why is their first side listed on their website a cup of beans? Who eats beans for fast food?
Roy Rogers.
John's from Greensburg, living in Dallas now, but from Greensburg. We know where that is.
What an intersection this is, right?
Holy moly! So this storm right off to our west is dying.
Yeah. How does this intersection even work?
Looks like the Hanover storm, Hanover, PA, got a tornado possible on it. Hanover, PA to Shrewsbury, Red Lion. Knew a girl that ran cross country for Red Lion.
That's going to come close to the Susquehanna in a little bit.
Oh boy, the Susquehanna, Bryce's favorite river.
There you go. Yeah. 30 minutes away from that storm. Let's go check her out. How about that?
Andy said roll the beautiful bean footage. We didn't eat beans, Andy.
I thought that I ordered a cup of beans from Roy Rogers, but I didn't. Instead, I ordered like 15 pieces of chicken.
I'm starting a poll.
Roy Rogers or crystals?
No, scrapple or nah.
Scrapple or crystals? I would have to say crystals.
Hey Raider, good to see ya. Hello Handlebars. Oh, my head is bleeding.
What happened? Oh. Yeah, chat, we were waiting to get back on 695. We're going to head towards Interstate 83, head back up towards the Pennsylvania state line. Check out some of those storms up there. Do have a tornado possible tag on the storm coming into Hanover, Pennsylvania.
Gonna go south of Lancaster.
And we're probably going to hop over the Susquehanna there, if we can find a bridge. If not, we can probably just walk across it.
Guys, the Susquehanna has made my life miserable a few times. First off, one time I was chasing a storm and there was no bridges over it. None. It touched down right across the river and I was just standing there looking at it like, sweet. And then went kayaking on it once and kept scraping bottom.
What a useless body of water.
Stinker. Yeah, this storm off to our south by Rockville has a heck of an outflow out in front of it right now.
Yeah, so probably some pretty gusty winds going to be moving into Silver Springs, even down towards DC, Drummond, all the way to, what was that, Annandale.
Oh, Go Bolts is talking about shoe fly pie. What do you know about shoe fly pie? We love it. Have you ever had it?
Oh, I don't know what's in it.
Oh my goodness. That is a Lancaster, PA special right there. It is sweet, sweet goodness. It tastes like you know, like those Pop-Tarts with the cinnamon, brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts?
Yeah, but pretty good.
That's what it tastes like.
Alright, chat, we are back on the interstate. Gonna head over to Interstate 83, head up towards York.
Pasta likes scrapple.
Hey, scrapple's good. People hate on scrapple for whatever reason, but it's good.
Transit Mobile, thank you for the super chat. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Look at here. Look at this traffic, chat. We are slowing down already as soon as we hit on the interstate.
Love it.
We have about 3 miles to go. I think 83 will be a much better road to be on to get away from the metro areas.
Elise said when you were talking about Roy Rogers, I thought you were talking about the drink. I didn't know there was a drink. I know there's a person, but
Who is it?
I don't know what I can't remember what he did. Let me see what he did.
He opened a restaurant.
No, I don't think it's the same guy.
So there's two.
Okay, Roy Rogers. He's an American actor and singer from Cincinnati, Ohio. Cowboy movies. I don't think that's the same guy.
It has to be the same guy.
What? But the Roy Rogers Restaurants is like, it's a fast food place.
Chat, where did Roy Rogers come from? Like, who made it? Which Roy made Roy Rogers?
Rail Family said she pronounced Lancaster correctly. Well, I am a PA native, you know. And I have family that lives there.
Traffic.
Marriott owns Roy Rogers Restaurant? Are you serious?
Like the hotels?
Really?
Wow.
Are you pulling my leg? I'm looking this up. It says it's a franchise company. It was acquired by the Marriott Corporation in February 1968.
Well, we're Hilton Honors Diamond members.
All right, we got about 52% saying yes on the Scrapple.
That's right. I eat Scrapple.
Yeah, so right now we got the severe warned storm up by PA on the line there. Then we have that one, wow, that one by Dover. Or, is that Dover? North of Dover, Cheswold. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's that same supercell that we were watching earlier.
Really, it is. It found some new juice.
Yeah, that'll probably go severe again. It still has an outflow out in front of it, though.
I see that.
Kind of weird.
Do they get a sea breeze over there?
Oh, yeah. Probably be able to see it on the radar, honestly. Oh, yeah, you can. You can see it working its way inland on the Dover.
Oh, I see it.
Yep. There's the sea breeze. Lots of traffic. Probably could have stopped and got some Maryland crabs. Eat them while we're sitting in traffic. At least we're moving, not stopping.
Yeah.
Could be worse. So we do have that severe thunderstorm up in southern Pennsylvania, Hanover, all the way over to Shrewsbury, Interstate 83. It does have a tornado possible tag on it. There is an area of rotation that we are watching with that. Right over Hanover right now, just south of there, Parkville. watching that area of rotation. If it can strengthen any more, we'll see. We're going to head towards Interstate 83. Probably go up 83 just a little bit and then off to the east, wouldn't you say? What is that?
I don't know.
Oh, car got too close.
From the back.
No clue. It just said alert. Sensor. We're not used to having all the fancy sensors in a vehicle. What do you think? Go up 83, then east a little bit?
Yeah, probably. There is a heckin' lot of 3K. Holy moly. STP of 1.
A little bit of STP over by the Marva.
Wow, big loopy hodograph.
Yeah, especially at the lowest and mid levels. Kind of unidirectional up top at the top layer of the atmosphere. Let's see, we need to go like just south of Lancaster, don't we? Mm-hmm. Just east of the Susquehanna. This is our best bet to get right there. Just to get it, go up here.
Yeah, I was gonna say like go like northeast of Bel Air.
Yeah, let's do that. Got to get up all this traffic.
Chris, thank you for the gift. Appreciate it. Jeez, Louise.
These people behind us, they're not stopping.
Sounds good. Donna, thank you so much for the super chat. We really appreciate it. Hopefully you are doing well.
Yeah, it's probably not good when they put their flashers on.
Yeah.
Head up 83 just a little bit, then get off and go off to the northeast. Yeah, head towards Bel Air and then eventually cross the Susquehanna somewhere. Like one of the limited crossings that they have.
Yeah. Hey, Windy City, good to see you. Oh, Edward. People be driving crazy here. Dang.
That traffic is dead stop over there.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people live around here.
Sure do. Terrence, thank you for the PayPal. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Here for 3.5 miles, then we get off.
Nice.
We'll start heading towards the northeast.
Target like yesterday was like Lancaster to Philly, so
yeah, somewhere in that area, Lancaster down to, I guess, northeastern Maryland, Wilmington to Philly. Yeah. Up here.
Yeah, so that storm that is in Delaware right now, near Dover, north of Dover there, it is going to be going over, I don't even know what bay that is. Is it bay?
Should be, something like that.
Yeah, that
Goes to
does
New
have
Jersey.
a water spout possible on it, special marine warning.
For 6 miles. It's like a pretty good road. Just gonna stay with these storms until one of them decides what it wants to do. Then we'll go after it. There's a place called Texas.
Oh, wow.
Right now it does look like that storm up by Pennsylvania, the Maryland-Pennsylvania state line, is the strongest storm out there for sure. The storm to our south near Columbia, Maryland, just south of Baltimore, it's definitely strong. It has that outflow that it's been struggling with for a little bit. And we do have those storms over by Dover that we're talking about.
Multiplicity. Looks like we got a yes on Scrapple.
Yeah, Scrapple's good. I agree.
Almost 300 people voted, and Scrapple won. Definitely tough going to be a storm chaser in the mid-Atlantic. It is tough to chase here. Tough.
Lots of traffic, lots of red lots, lots of city.
Yep. Hey, Derek. Thank you guys for being here today.
Yeah, we're going to see what this storm can do as it goes off to the east in southern Pennsylvania, northern Maryland, eventually into Delaware, Wilmington eventually. We figured we would check these out before we head into New York City.
Yep.
Could be some flooding around the New York City metro later on tonight. There's a moderate risk from the Weather Prediction Center for excessive rainfall, flash flooding across northern New Jersey into the NYC metro. So we might have to pivot to flood before we call it all.
Pivot to flood. The last time we pivoted from flood to tornadoes. It's usually the other way around.
Yeah. What was that? Indianapolis to Ohio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they confirmed 2 tornadoes from that day. I mean, obviously we saw them ourselves with our own 2 eyes, but I think they officially confirmed 2 paths. Hello, Raekwon. Lots of people from around here in the chat. Awesome, guys.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all watching and tuning in. Be sure to hit subscribe. I feel like this won't be the last time that we're in the Mid-Atlantic this year. Winter looks pretty interesting. With El Nino developing the way it is, it could go either way for the Mid-Atlantic. It's a boom or bust for snowfall. And we remember 2016 during that strong El Nino year, what happened here in the Mid-Atlantic. Widespread 3 feet plus of snow during that winter storm in January.
My hair is crazy, chat. Yeah, that storm on the PA border just got more lightning on it.
Did it? But we're heading in the right direction for it.
Yep. Marcus said, if a tornado is radar indicated, what does that mean? So that means that it is not confirmed on the ground. It means that it's radar indicated rotation. So there is strong rotation that you can see on velocity.
There's a strong enough velocity signature that the tornado threat is either imminent or will become imminent when it is radar indicated. At least that's how I interpret it.
Yep. Hello, Chad and Amy. Wow, what a curve. Goodness. Oh, that is a wagon up there.
Yeah, it is.
Well, forested in here.
FedEx wagon right there. That is a terrible driveway to pull out of with this blind curve.
That is.
Wow, I feel bad for this.
Me too.
I'd be scared to pull out of that driveway every day. Even though this is not like a highly traveled road this way, it seems
It's
like.
pretty busy.
We're just stuck behind the wagon train.
Mm-hmm. Lawnmower wagon.
They got a lawnmower on there and a motorcycle.
Oh my.
so many trees through here that the starlink
Yeah.
can't see the sky.
I think whenever it switches back and forth, like when it bonds to the cellular, I think that's maybe where we're dropping audio. But they're saying it's better now.
Okay.
Awesome. Sorry, guys.
So bad behind us.
Oh, I know.
Like Baltimore, where we just came from, all red. It's raining.
Yep. Oh, that storm in Dover is warned. Dover, Delaware, Little Creek. Tornado warning for you. Is radar indicated, like we just talked about. Radar indicated means there is rotation. Strong enough radar signature that a tornado is likely imminent. It's going to be going off into that water.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's going to be over the bay pretty soon. Eventually into southern New Jersey.
Could just go to the beach.
Yeah. Yeah, the flash flood threat for New York City tonight is really increasing.
Wow.
Especially between 9 p.m. and midnight tonight for New York City, the metro there. Pretty substantial flash flooding risk. appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, 115.
Wow. Still pretty warm down there.
And I see there's another wildfire in the Everglades.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Doing that again.
Yep, down by Homestead.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah, it says that it has burned an estimated 2,000 to 3,000 acres.
Yeah, when Miami hits 100 degrees, you know it's pretty dry.
Yep.
It is very, very hard for areas along the coast like that to hit 100 degrees.
Unless you're in Charleston.
Yeah, that seems like to be the exception. Southern South Carolina, it's hot there. I think that's one of the most humid, hottest places there is in the U.S.
I think we're breaking in and out again, guys. Bear with us. Let me know if audio gets funky again. I will reset it.
They had crowds back there for sale.
Wow. Hello, Team Woods. We're in your neck of the woods right now. I always thought it was so pretty around here, though.
It is. It's a very unique area.
It is. So we are starting to approach that severe warned storm on the border.
I have Drew Moore, PA typed in.
Okay.
You think that's okay?
I'm trying to
It
find
goes
it.
across the Susquehanna. It's right at that crossing.
Okay.
It's either that crossing up there or the Highway 1 crossing down south.
Oh, I see that. There's like... Yeah, there's very few.
Yep.
Yeah, probably that one up there if you think we can make it up there.
We're gonna have to.
Okay. Hello, Lamont. Welcome.
At least this is putting us closer to the city.
Yeah. out in front. It is quite cold behind this. It's only 68 in Harrisburg now.
Yeah, it was like 80 there earlier.
Yeah. It's only 64 in Johnstown. 63 in Somerset. Brr. Cold. That's crazy. Northern P, it's 61. Wow.
We do have a new mesoscale discussion that includes Philadelphia, talking about this organizing cluster of storms near Lancaster.
Someone did report a funnel cloud on it. Over the Susquehanna River.
Could be an increasing tornado threat for the Philadelphia metro. This does include Wilmington, Delaware as well. 95 corridor all the way from pretty much Maryland, Delaware, all the way through Philadelphia into western New Jersey.
Is north near York, South Carolina?
Is what?
North near York?
No, York is way up north.
Oh, okay.
North is way down south.
It's like northeast PAs and northwest PA. Oh, it is warned.
Yeah, but tornado over Lancaster.
Yeah, Lancaster. Tornado warning. Does include Leola. Over to Eden.
Oh, wow.
No. Intercourse, PA. You are in that tornado warning as well.
Yeah, that is the storm that is just north of us. We're going to cross over into Pennsylvania up here. Delta.
warning is where the funnel cloud report is. Yep. That's the one. It does include the city of Lancaster. It's moving east at 25.
Try to get to it.
Yep. It does include Millersville as well. It's going to be moving south of Ephrata.
Like a QLCS.
Oh yeah.
Very close to Pennsylvania now.
We are. So much corn.
Yeah, lots of farmland around here.
Mm-hmm.
Station 62.
Thank you for being a member for 3 months.
Yeah, we appreciate that. Thank you all for watching. If you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe and hit the like button on the stream.
Yeah, we are right on the border of PA and Maryland right now. We are coming up towards that tornado warned storm that is in PA.
portion of it just strengthening too, right out in front of us.
Yeah, I can see that. Also, like with the way it's shaped, I wonder if you would see it on the backside.
Yeah, probably so.
tornado warning is at New Jersey. Yeah, and headed towards Pleasantville, New Jersey, toward Atlantic City. New tornado warning. Radar indicated. Does include Egg Harbor Township, Pleasantville, Northfield. That tornado warning is moving northeast at 25, 9 miles northwest of Ocean City.
Yeah, pretty interesting look there to that cell within that blob of rain.
Just switched me over to Dover. Like just off to our north here. It's looking kind of interesting. We do have a tornado possible on this. Severe.
Right up here.
Yeah.
We're back in Pennsylvania now.
Yeah, all those little storms that are going to be moving towards Delaware are starting to strengthen a little, getting a bunch of lightning near Still Pond, Galena. And that's Maryland still. And be moving into northern Delaware. Train.
storm out in front of us now.
Yeah, there it is. We're in Peach Bottom, PA.
This area right out here is pretty interesting. Right out there.
Yeah. I was like, what is going on?
A bit of fog right there.
Yeah.
Field right here.
By that scary hotel with the person staring at us. I don't even remember where we were. He was with Logan.
Oh, in Colorado.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, he's out. He's like, every time I leave, because he's from here.
Oh.
He's like, every time I leave, he went to the Baltimore storm.
Oh.
Oh wow, two tornado warnings now.
Just gonna go across the Susquehanna.
Yep.
Right here.
We have 2 tornado warnings right up in front of us here. Now it does include Ephrata, or Reamstown, Terror Hill, East Earl.
Old Earl over there.
Yep.
Also watching this little area right here in front of us.
Oh yeah, that's kind of...
Everything's just so far from a radar, it's hard to tell until you're up underneath it what's actually going on.
Yeah, our
It's pretty
closest...
windy.
Yeah, it is. Dang. Our closest radars are Dover and St. Colin.
Yeah, it's pouring rain. back over Sterling radar.
Oh my. Sterling. But I honestly feel like we're closer to Mount Holly.
Yeah, I know. That was cool. Yeah, this is over here, right there.
Interesting. I figured it was
Folks, it is pouring rain. These storms are very efficient rainfall producers, hence why we do have that moderate risk for flash flooding today from Philadelphia all the way to New York City. In addition to the tornado risk, I do see that the National Weather Service issued a very large severe thunderstorm warning out in front of this with a tornado possible tag. What is this wagon up here? Do you see that?
yes. Make sure this is still going. Yeah, it is. Okay.
Cars coming on the other side.
Oh wow, look at the water flowing.
What is this thing? Oh, a wagon. Service is not good down here anyway.
Yeah, but I can't see China
have really good services.
I'm connected to it. Thank you.
Look at that wagon train. Look at that.
What?
Look at the traffic. Come on. It's a snowstorm.
Okay, I think we're up and running again. I don't know if that ever went down.
Shouldn't have.
No, we're cutting it now. Yeah.
I'll have to back it.
Oh, there's a water rescue in Ephrata.
Oh wow, right up here.
Yeah. That's probably why it's so slow.
Yeah, there's a lot of flooding.
GPS tag, 80 observed.
Wow.
Okay, guys, so there is a destructive tag thunderstorm going into Coatesville, Parksburg, Westchester. It is warned for 80 mile per hour winds. That is observed 80 mile per hour winds.
It's going to be with this section of the storm right here.
Yes. That is a destructive thunderstorm that is going to be going into Coatesville, Kennett Square, Westchester, PA, Downingtown. Very populated area over there.
Yeah, eventually going to be headed towards Philadelphia. That's getting into the metro.
An observed tornado in Mobile.
Mobile? Is it a water spout coming on shore?
Bay Minette. Wow. Southern portion of it that's going to be going towards like Wilmington is 70. That portion we just drove through.
Yeah.
Tornado possible tag on it. They all have tornado possible tags. Yep, all of them do.
Coatesville tapped in.
Yeah.
Oh, was that in the floor?
Well, it was like pulling.
Oh. Well, that was really close.
Yes, it was. Hold on, that's why.
Wow.
Turtle Bill. Some heartburn from the Roy Rogers. My goodness.
Flooding up here.
Windy on the backside.
It is.
Lots of water on the road.
Should we go up here and go down 472, taking out the 1?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think that might be a better bet.
Towards Kennett Square.
Yep. Could be a lot of basement flooding around here.
Oh yeah, definitely. With how it's just rolling down all these rolling hills.
Yeah.
Turning into a big wind threat.
Yeah, I know.
And flooding.
Yeah, really concerned about the flood risk from Philly to New York City.
Those are floody areas.
Yeah.
Folks, so we have looks like no tornado warnings right now. Don't see any tornado warnings. Lots of severe thunderstorm warnings. We have that destructive tag severe thunderstorm warning that is in Coatesville right now, heading east towards Westchester.
Bath.
It's leaking a little bit, but not too
Where?
bad. The cord.
Oh. Yeah, I figured that would. money. Alright, so the storm did go tornado warned again off to the east, just out in front of us, north of Kennett Square. This is going to be coming into just north of Wilmington. We are working our way down to Highway 1 and then going to cut back up Highway 1.
Push the button and accidentally unmodded Myrtle build.
Thank y'all for 73.2K subscribers. Starting in New York City. First batch of rain moved in.
Yeah, I see that. chat said, I was just talking to my dad who lives around Lancaster. A couple trees snapped off and neighbor had some structure landed in the in-ground pole.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, definitely seeing a lot of damage reports out of that area. Some roof damage and some building damage in Columbia, PA. That terminal reader in Philly's pretty good. Yeah.
Storm down in Maryland just got tornado warned.
Oh, I see that. It was toying around with an outflow for a while. So it still kind of is. appreciate it.
Thank you. Supercell down the Delaware, we can do it.
Nice. It's struggling though. Like it can't latch in the right spot. If it was just off by itself, definitely, but it has that other piece that has an outflow.
I'd like to get into some area here and you get ahead of that.
Okay.
What do you say?
No, I think
So the one thing that stands out now.
so. Yeah.
We can at least head down to that corridor.
Yeah. Yeah, because that'll eventually go to like Millville, I think.
Where?
Millville?
For that.
It's like south of Vineland, New Jersey, where we have good backwinds at 75 over 73.
For now, I typed in bridge to get us down there. We'll take the next exit. We're 49 miles away from it.
Oh wow.
We can at least get on that side of the water and look at it.
Yeah. it's eventually going to head towards Dover. Maybe a little north of Dover.
Yeah. I didn't think we'll be able to get, like, down there to it.
No, but on the other side. Like,
Yeah, on the other side. If there was a bridge, that would be perfect, but there's not.
I know.
Take the ferry.
Take the stream on the ferry.
Yeah.
I think so too. Trees down on wires are near us here. Flooding right here. I bet it's real nice in southern Delaware right now.
Is it warm?
Yeah, it's probably warm and sunny. Yep, 84, sunny.
That is very close to producing a tornado down there.
Definitely. You're in Sudlersville, Hartley, Templeville, Kenton. It's coming into Delaware.
Flood warning for New York City, Manhattan, Brooklyn. Lots of heavy rain about to move over that area.
bed? No.
So it's probably late to matter tomorrow, but they can win.
Delayed.
It's been delayed all day.
Because of New York.
It's the weather.
It is observed.
Down there?
Yeah. Radar confirmed. That's question 30.
Is it basic?
That's what it says on the news. I mean on the warning.
Yeah. Here's the just deployed.
With all that rain.
Probably got it.
'Cause that area's been worked over right there. they did drop the tornado warning near us. They do. We're still in the tornado possible tag on this one. There is an area that is pivoting around like spinny over by Radnor, PA.
Yeah. Coming into Wilmington, Delaware.
Water everywhere. They did continue that warning. Radar indicated now into Dover.
It's all to the east, almost to the bay.
Yeah, it's taking stuff into that, into like the forward flank kind of thing. I guess it isn't really a supercell anymore. It's kind of like a, almost a QLCS type of thing.
Yeah.
We have removed the observe tag from it.
Not good in New York City.
Gonna be some flooding in New York City, guys. Just head up that way.
Maybe. We have the road right here.
Yeah. 295.
295.
Oh, okay, yeah. And it'll take us right there.
Coming right into Dover, Delaware. Wow. right here at this bridge.
Yeah. Completely stopped. Oh wow, they just put a PBS on that.
did they?
Yeah, they did. Confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado. Was located over Dover, moving east at 35. Wow. Oh yeah, I see it.
Yep.
Yeah, so if you're in Dover, you need to be in your safe spot. There is a radar confirmed tornado right now. There is a CC drop on it.
It looks like it's rain wrapped too.
Yes, so you won't be able to see it. It is just... Isn't that their capital?
I think so.
It is too. I think it's Dover. Oh wow, that is right over the city of Dover.
Yep. There's just no way we're going to be able to
No
protect
way.
even New Jersey.
No way.
It's going to go all the way down to Cape May. that, but it definitely went through there, you can tell.
Yep, right through. Delaware River. She was like, same.
They're probably trying to do the same thing.
Yep, they were. Yeah.
They about to head back.
I don't know why it says Philadelphia, New Jersey and Philadelphia, Delaware. I don't know why. We're on 295, where are we?
Close to Wilmington somewhere.
Yeah, on the other side of the river from Wilmington. Kearney's Point Township. Headed up toward Beckett. I don't know. Everything is kind of like blobbing together. We are in the severe thunderstorm warning still with 60 mile per hour observed winds, but yeah, I don't know. Just pivot to flood. There's already flooding being reported in New York. Water rescues ongoing. In Newark, New Jersey up there. Two out of 3 lanes are closed on the Garden State Parkway in Clifton. New Jersey 3 westbound east of Garden State Parkway. Okay, so New Jersey 3. Big time flash flooding, flood warning. Does include New York, Staten Island, Brooklyn, Newark, Patterson, Bronx, Queens. We're also in a flash flood warning here. Richter said pivot to the hotel. Yeah, after we pivot to food. This is getting a lot of lightning. It looks like right up in front of us. You see that? My goodness, what a mess this is becoming. Does look like that there was that confirmed tornado that went through Dover. Multiple reports. Some damage reports. Goodness. Lots of wind damage reports and flooding reports after this. Bill, I got the sneezies. Thank you for the super chat.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, these storms definitely. Would you say they have like a high P-watt value? I mean, it's like 1.5 to 2.5 inches per hour on a lot of these warnings. So, yeah, definitely pretty big downpours with these for sure. They are very efficient rain producers. As you guys have seen, hey, a rainbow! Wow! It has been pretty brutal flooding for for quite some time now. Oh wow, I see the end of it too.
Yeah, me too.
Huh. Is going to be a lot of rain pivoting into New York City. Can you imagine if this was snow?
Oh no, if this was snow, this would be the blizzard of all blizzards for New York City.
Not sure why it said Philadelphia, New Jersey. We are on 295 still, kind of near Gibbstown. Going to be coming up on the south side of Philadelphia, but on the New Jersey side. Hello, Brayton. Welcome. to end the stream. We are going to head up towards New York City, and we are going to get ready and get to our hotel and everything. It's probably going to be a lot of traffic with all this flooding. If you live in any of these areas, just be super careful. There is a lot of rain coming this way. Thank you guys for watching today. We really appreciate everyone watching and sending super chats, all that stuff. We appreciate it. Thank you, moderators, for all your help. We appreciate you guys. You do a lot of hard work for us. So this tornado watch, they have trimmed it back quite a bit, but it does go out for the next 3 hours till 10 p.m. So make sure you have a way to get warnings on your phone or on a weather radio. But yeah, we are going to head up towards New York City, and we have the Never Stop Chasing premiere that is going to be happening tomorrow. So make sure you guys go out and see that. If you have an AMC theater that is showing it, we are super excited about it. Ending the stream with a double rainbow. Pretty cool, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed the views and the chasing. Oh, is that a triple rainbow?
Is it?
Wow. Amazing. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and we will catch you guys on the next stream. Stay safe out there. Gonna,
Flooding.
lots of flooding. Send the stream over to Max since he is still covering the severe weather. And yeah, we will catch you guys next time. Thank you for watching.